Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the kickoff meeting for Exploring Exotic Morocco, with Danielle, that's me, of SelfishMe Travel. We're going to get started right now. I see many less people, not that many people that are here in the Zoom that have actually signed up, but hopefully they'll sign in soon. This will be recorded and a link will be sent to you. Even if I screw up terribly, I am nervous. Seriously, I attend many meetings on so many different platforms, but running a meeting is entirely different. And like I said, I admit to being nervous. So please be patient with me while I stutter over my words or work some things out with Zoom, you know, like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. Thanks in advance. Today is Friday, January 13th, 2023. And I know some of you joining this Zoom live or watching the replay don't know me from Adam, not really. So hi, I'm Danielle Lewis, owner and CTO, that's Chief Travel Officer of SelfishMe Travel. It's a full service travel agency with a focus on helping busy women plan selfishly indulgent culinary and wildlife vacations. Let me take the stress of research and planning for your solo travels or your small group trip while you sit back, relax, and enjoy your time away. On a personal level, I retired from information technology consulting in December 2017. I sold my house, my car, and everything in between. And what I couldn't sell, I gave away so that I could travel the world as a nomad. I spent 3 months touring around Australia and New Zealand, 6 months in Southeast Asia, that's Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. And between November 2019 and March 2020, I traveled around the African continent to several countries, Mauritius, Seychelles, Ghana, Kenya, and Tanzania. My intention was to learn about the people and their cultures, but I was also connecting with local tour operators, gathering information on their processes and infrastructure, their conservation efforts and sustainability practices, etc. I was in Zanzibar, Tanzania in early March 2020, heading to Egypt for 30 days and then over to Morocco for 30 days, but COVID struck, so I decided to head back to the USA. Anyway, for the last year or so, or since things started stabilizing in the travel industry, I received a lot of questions regarding tours to certain countries in Africa or just visiting the continent in general. Like, what do you know about Africa? Africa, unfortunately, is still a big unknown to most people and not very well or accurately portrayed in the media. Who can relate to wanting to visit Africa but being scared with the news coverage? Put a yes if you can relate to that in the chat. Right? Okay, some of you are typing it just to the panelists, but I don't know how you got that access, but okay. Okay, anyway, one of the big asks, since I specialize in certain African countries, is that I do some tours of my own. So I sent out a survey in late September 2022 to my email list, and I posted all over social media asking the survey takers to rank 6 tours for 2024 in order of preference. 55% chose Morocco as either their first or second choice. So basically, that's the long way around why we're going to Morocco April 16 through 29, 2024. Let me put on the Morocco, the YouTube video from the Moroccan Tourism Board, and let me know if you can hear it. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Yeah, there I go, trying to share screen. Lordy, okay. There it is. Can you all see that? Okay, good, thank you. Oh. Wasn't that great? Did you know that Morocco had all that going on? Let me know in the chat if you did or you didn't. There's some things in there that I didn't know they had. Like that beach was gorgeous. I'm gonna have to find that one. But I'll rely on Terry to tell me what's going on with beach. Okay, so now I'm gonna post a poll. I know Yolanda has been to Africa, but I'm gonna ask, have you ever been to the African continent? So this is for the people who are listening, or listening to the replay or watching the replay. You're not gonna be able to participate in the poll, but people that are here can participate in the poll. Terry, you can't participate in the poll. I know you've been. Okay, thank you, ladies. Yolanda and Lola have been to the pole. I mean, sorry, been to Africa. Okay. So where were we? Right. Back to Morocco. After the survey, then it was time to choose a tour company. After extensive search, I landed on Yala Tours for several reasons. But one of the main reasons is their specialization on just a few countries instead of the whole world. That's important to me because I like a company that is small and laser focused with people on the ground to do the tours and assist in whatever is needed. I don't like dealing with big companies who are spread too thin and who have to call somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Thankfully, I have Terry McCullough from Yala Tours on the line to say a few words. But first, I want to show you Yala Tours YouTube video. So hold on. Order of things. Can y'all see that, hear it? Okay, Terry, you can unmute yourself. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm still sharing. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh, let me turn that down. And off. Okay, Terry, go ahead. You can nope, you can, there you go.
That better?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Terry from Yala Tours, and I've been in this crazy business since 75, been at Yala since 95, and I am a travel junkie. I admit it. And I've been to about 70 countries at this point.
Wow.
So Danielle and I put together a great itinerary, and I'm here to talk about whatever you'd like to talk about.
Well, Terry, I know you've been to Morocco, so give us your an overview of Morocco, please.
It is very, very exotic. The people are wonderful. Morocco is the first country to recognize the state of Israel of anybody in the world. They have a Jewish heritage, obviously, you know, a big Muslim heritage, but you go from very, very modern city of Casablanca and work your way, you know, deep into the Sahara, as you're going to do. And it really has a lot of diversity. You're going to Chefchaouen, or we just call it Chaouen, which is the Blue City, and just again, exotic food. The square in Marrakesh, you know, where you're seeing dentists pulling people's teeth and snake charmers, but probably the thing that really does it for me as somebody that likes to travel is I love the accommodations there. If you've been to New Orleans and been to some of the little small hotels in the quarter that have a courtyard, that would be similar to some of the riads in Marrakesh. Not so much in Casablanca, but definitely outside Chaouen, Fez, and definitely in Marrakesh. So you just really have, you know, a very, very exotic country, but something that is still just an interest to most people, you know, from the food to the shopping to the arts and crafts, what I would say, you know, local arts. It's a fascinating destination.
And what is your one? Well, I'll say this. I know it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose for me being in certain countries. What is your favorite spot, your city or town in Morocco?
Oh, that's tough. But Fez, definitely. just because it's the souk in Fez, or the market is so squeezed, and people coming by you with donkeys, that are squeezing you up against the wall in the souk, and it's like nowhere else in the world. And then I would say absolutely Marrakesh for the square, the scenery of the Atlas. So probably those two, but absolutely, going to the Sahara, and being able to be on these big, big, big dunes of just, salt like, very, very, what I'm trying to say, silky sand. And being able to take a camel and having a little champagne at sunset and sunrise, depending on when you want to take the camel ride. So very, very exotic.
Does anyone have any questions for Terry?
Yes. Hi, Terry. This is Lola from Virginia.
Hi, Lola.
Hi. Can you spell Fez, the city, again? Can you spell it for me?
People spell it either F-E-S or F-E-Z. It's
Okay.
I don't know if you travel a lot, people do just spell things a little differently. So
Okay.
Either way is good. I probably have it on the itinerary as F-E-S.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But we say Feds, so most likely that's everyone putting a Z at the end of it, right?
Yes, and if you go back and look at some movies like Casablanca, you'll see the guys with the red square hats with usually kind of a long tassel.
Right.
Those are called fezzies.
Right. Right. Yolanda, do you have any questions for Terry?
No, not at this moment, no.
Okay. Adrian, I see you snuck in here. Do you have any questions about Morocco for
No,
Terry?
I don't have any questions at all.
Okay. Thank you. Terry, I know you have to go soon. Did you have anything else you wanted to impart with us?
Just know that we will take care of everything. There's really nothing, once you're getting ready to go, that you have to do except pack and have your travel documents. The minute you get on the ground, my people, and actually my partner is a woman, Najla. She's a tough cookie, I'll tell you. No one gets by her on any of the hoteliers or anybody she works with. And she will take care of everything with the guide. All you need to do is just have fun, figure out where you're going to go have dinner and, in the evening, and enjoy yourself. There's going to be activities that you can do in addition to the tour that Danielle and I have talked about. So we just want you to know that, once you pay your money, you're ready to go. There's nothing you need to do, and it's a super safe environment.
Thank you, Terry.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, for you, you can go now. I know you gotta go.
All
but
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate you dropping in on our kickoff meeting, and we'll talk next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, so let me see. Where are my notes? Oh, Terry's still on.
Oops, I'm trying to get off.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. All right. What makes the tour Terry and I are putting together so special is that it's based on how I travel. As I said before, I plan to spend 1 month in Morocco in April 2020, traveling between cities, on trains, planes, buses, whatever, and taking tours as a solo traveler, plus interviewing tour companies about their practices and trips. And since that was interrupted by COVID, I'm looking forward to spending 2 weeks in Morocco, uncovering its secrets. Terry just made me more excited, and for you to join me. Now, instead of calling this a group tour, this will be a small group experience, an in-depth cultural immersion. Minimum of 6 people, maximum of 10. We'll stay in the riads, which are former estates of the wealthiest citizens in the Medinas, which are ancient cities with daily breakfast. We will not be staying in hotels outside the city. We will not be on a big bus. We'll be in a van, comfortable van with, like I said, maximum of 10 people, and that's including me. We'll have an exclusive Berber camp tent stay in the Sahara Desert. Your toilet, shower, etc. are inside your camp, inside your tent. You won't have to go outside to use the bathroom, with a camel ride over the sand dunes at sunrise. Very special welcome and farewell meals, some meals in between while we're touring, and so much more. If you have any additional questions, please put them in the chat. This is the kickoff meeting, so questions will be answered later in the week, or you all know my email address, so you can just email me more questions. Oh, some notes. Did you know that the Indiana Jones #5 movie coming out in June is set in Morocco? Yep, Fez and Oujda. And some other famous movie and TV shows were also filmed in Morocco. Lawrence of Arabia, which I remember as a kid, but was already probably 25 years old at that time. But it started it all for big budget Morocco movie making. Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Gladiator, some James Bond films, Mission Impossible, Homeland, the Mummy movies, Aquaman, Inventing Anna, and Sex and the City 2, among many others. We will be visiting the Atlas Studios in Ouarzazate, where a lot of the films were made. Who knows what movie stars or TV stars will be there when we visit. Some of you may know, I don't know if I've ever talked to Adrian about this, but from the book 1001 Arabian Nights, Shahrazad is and has been one of my favorite fictional characters. I always imagine living through or in one or more of her spellbinding stories, like Sinbad's Journeys, Ali Baba's 40 Thieves, and Aladdin's Magical Lamp. I know that the book is not specifically Morocco, but it's where I always imagined it would be taking place. Also, we'll be touring Phoenician and Roman ruins. The Spanish had a huge influence on the Moroccan food, so tapas are available nearly everywhere. We'll have the opportunity to try authentic street food. As we savor the flavors of Morocco, instead of being sent to an Americanized version of Moroccan food. I adore street food. I adore street food. Let me repeat myself. I adore street food. Have you ever been to a Moroccan restaurant in your neighborhood or city? Let me know in the comment, in the chat, if you've been to a Moroccan restaurant ever. Hi, Kelly. No, not yet. All right, you should try a Moroccan restaurant. Really, the food is delicious. It will be served in a clay pot called the tagine, right? That's the original crock pot. And Yolanda knows better than anybody as much as I love me some crock pot cooking, okay? Let's see, what else? Where's my notes? Oh, okay. Truly, let me see. Oh, the dates are April 16 through 29, 2024, Lola. Okay. Okay, so nobody's been to a Moroccan restaurant again. All right, well. As I said before, all of Morocco is amazing. come away with me to Morocco, stroll the crowded bazaars. Now we can forget about those donkeys, okay? I'm not looking forward to being squeezed up against a wall with a donkey, but okay. Barter with the shopkeepers and artisans, relax in the hammam, see some amazing sights, chill out under the stars in the Sahara Desert, taste and smell the spices in the air, feel the rhythm of an ancient culture, and be transported to a more exotic time and place. Terry and I are still working out the finer points of this experience because Morocco is about the size of California, or more than 3 times bigger than Florida. There's a lot to see, but we don't want to crush you with the culture or rush you through the country. So I hope you'll join me next week as I go over the details and the day-to-day itinerary. Before I turn this off, before we leave, again, are there any questions that you have? Please put them in the chat. Adrian says, besides food, I'm looking forward to drinking coffee and teas in the area. Yeah, you would enjoy Jordan too. Right, Yolanda? I see you nodding your head. Yes. Okay, well, it's 6:29. Like I said, this is a kickoff meeting. I don't have any, we still need to work out the day-to-day. So thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you next week. I'll send an email with links to the replay, which should be up soon. I'll post it up soon. And also a link to the next meeting. So thanks again, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you.